What's up, guys? This is the Christian Night Podcast with me, Sonic Knight 20, and Cristian Inferno. And today, we're not going to talk about anything in particular. We're just going to roll with it and see how it goes, as usual. So, hope you enjoy.
What's up, man? How are you doing?
As okay as I get, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't really talked to me the past, weeks. Everything alright?
Yeah. Honestly, I have been feeling like shit, but, I'm not really gonna get into it.
I don't want to put you in any uncomfortable situation, you know?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind saying, that I feel like shit. I just don't want to get into it for my sake.
Yeah.
I don't mind what other people think of it.
I have an art show coming up, right? I mean, I'm pretty nervous about it. It's gonna be in March, and it's a great opportunity. And past really week and a half, random people have been reaching out and saying how much they like my art, and been asking me for advice and art and shit, and just reaching out to me and appreciating my shit. And I feel like I should feel really happy and really accomplished and have a sense of pride, but all I feel is fucking nothing about it. I feel melancholy. I don't understand why. I straight up just feel fucking sorrow thinking about it. I don't understand why. I would think it'd be a good thing, and I'd be happy and excited and be like people really appreciate what I'm doing, and people are reaching out and giving me props, but it kind of has me feeling like shit. I don't really understand why.
Well, maybe it's one of those things where it's you feel like you don't deserve it or something.
No, I mean, I deserve it. I fucking put a lot of effort into the shit that I do.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, for sure.
So, I mean, I think it's, I'm not going to say that I deserve it, because the thing is, part of it might be, I don't make art for other people's enjoyment. I do it because, it's just something that I naturally just, kind of float to. I kind of naturally just do it. Not even really a thought. Something I just do. So maybe it's kind of I don't really care. Same thing with music. If somebody wants to say that I'm shit or something or anything, I really don't care, because I literally make the music, my own music, to listen to it myself. Maybe I'm a fucking egomaniac. I don't know. I mean, not really. I just I know what I like to listen to, so I can make what I want to listen to,
Yeah.
I mean, same thing with art, but I don't know. I'm feeling out of it.
Uninspired, really?
Well, I mean, I made 4 pieces today. I actually did quite a bit of work today, as far as after work, got home, doing art and just working on different things, and coming up with ideas for different projects and different things that I'm gonna start on. And it's crazy. I don't feel inspired at all, but I'm still just kind of doing it, and I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes I get like that where I don't really have ideas, and they'll just kind of I don't feel inspired or feel obligated to do anything, but then shit just kind of comes to me, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll do this, and then I do it, and then I'm like, all right. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm sure other people have that shit.
I mean, sometimes it just becomes I guess it's just such a natural thing that it's just something you do.
Yeah, well, I'll be searching like thinking, all right, what am I gonna make now? What am I gonna make now? And then when I stop thinking about it, I'll usually like, oh shit, draw something real quick. Move here, move this here, move that there, move that there. You know, fucking, you know, do that shit. You know, clean everything up, and they'll be like, all right, well, I probably couldn't make that again.
Yeah.
That's how it usually is. I'm thinking of starting to get back into painting because I was doing that for a while. That's something I haven't done in a while.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have a couple of my paintings hung up around my house.
I have some too. I just don't do it. Like, I don't really. I mean, I like spray paint. I think that's pretty cool. But I want like stencils and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the most experience with painting, but I was doing it for a while, and a lot of stuff turned out, you know, yeah, pretty good. I mean, it's my style, you know, so if you don't like my style, then you probably wouldn't like it, you know. But I want to,
Yeah.
like, dude was asking me to draw him in like a Dragonball Z style, and I told him, I'm like, you're gonna have to pay me like quite a bit to do that because that is something I don't do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally. That's not really something you ask an artist that has a solidified style like you do. Like.
Yeah, and I told him, like, I literally don't draw in that type of you know, style whatsoever. So I mean, I could do it, but it would take me like a considerable amount of time and effort. And
Yeah,
I know
for sure.
a fact he wanted it for free. So like, I told him, like, there's pretty much 0% chance I'm gonna do that for you unless you like legit pay me like quite a bit, because it's not really worth the time and the effort. I mean,
yeah,
I understand he wanted something from me, but you'd be better off going to somebody that draws like that on a regular basis rather than me. And I mean, I guess you could say, you know, it's a bad thing that I kind of have more of a set style, but like, I still do a pretty wide range of different things. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your art is very like very different, really. Like, I mean, there's pieces that look the same, not like the same picture, but they look similar in art style, but a lot of them really don't. So, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that you have like a style that you stick with.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a comfort thing too, you know.
Yeah, sure.
What I'm used to doing, and I mean, I've, you know, done a considerable amount of different things that I'm, you know, was uncomfortable with, and sometimes it turns out really good. Sometimes it turns out like, like, you know, people think, you know, if you can draw, you can draw. But like, if you ask me to make a photorealistic fucking apple, like, it'll happen. It'll take me a really fucking long time.
Yeah. Like,
I
don't really have a style. I just draw stuff. Like, I'm actually alright at drawing, but like, I don't have a style, and I don't know if that's really good or bad.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I would say that I'm not the strongest drawer, honestly. I kind of just, you know, make do with what I, you know, can do, really.
Yeah.
And like, when I was in art school, I would say I was not one of the better drawers in my courses.
Oh, yeah.
Like, being you know, totally honest. most of the people, I wouldn't say most, but I'd say, quite a few were a lot better than me, like noticeably, as far as like from a technical standpoint. But I can tell you 100%, one thing that I had that you could notice that they didn't was I literally have a set style, and I have some, like, my shit looks different than everybody else's in there, like, noticeably.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, and not in a bad way, like in a, kind of, I just did things, differently. A lot of my shit's kind of like sloppy and messy, but still kind of refined. And I mean, I got props for it from my professors and shit like that. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
But also, fuck them and fuck that shit. Cause I mean, I got a lot out of the experience, so I can't say fuck that shit and fuck them. But I wouldn't go back and do it. But I did learn quite a bit. I probably would have did a lot better if I could go back, because I put everything off to the last minute and rushed everything. And while everybody else, was timing out the project and working really hard on them and putting all their efforts and focusing and, like really working hard, and I was just not doing that. And I might have got more out of it if I would have fucking been. I mean, I still got everything done, and there were some times that I would start on something and I'd get done, but there were quite a few. Like, there was one project we had to make this like 2x, it was like 4x4 box, and put it up against the wall and paint it until it's literally undetectable.
What?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, we had to.
Yeah, I think you had to make it like look like the wall. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, make it to where it literally like blends in, like you couldn't even. You couldn't tell it's there if you're looking at it. And I did mine. So we had a month to do that project, and I had class 2 days. That class 2 days a week. And so 2 days a week that we get to work on in class, and obviously you can go in the room and basically, like, anytime there isn't people in there, you can go and work on stuff. Cause it's, studio and shit. So you're supposed to be able to go in there and work on shit and whatnot. And I did mine in 2 weeks. I did mine in a week. I did mine in 2. I fucked around in class the whole like month, and it took me 3 weeks just to make the box, and people made it in like one class, and I was like, I don't feel like doing this shit. So I kind of fucked around and then I ended up, mine was pretty close to the wall. It wasn't quite, but I remember someone saying, like, you did this in a week, and I was like, yeah, like, it's pretty good. Maybe you should have taken the whole time, and it would have looked really good. And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, right.
No, like, they had a valid point. I can't get mad at them. They're absolutely speaking the truth. So that's cool, And that dude in particular, his fucking his piece literally was fucking. It literally. I don't even know what to say. It literally like was disappeared. It was so good. He's a bastard. I don't even remember what dude's name is, but he's a fucking talented artist. A lot of the people in that, in that course were talented.
Yeah, I never did any like art school or anything like that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, college wasn't. I mean, college was for me if I would have taken it more serious, but I didn't take it serious enough, and I kind of fucked around and whatnot. And, that ain't cool.
Yeah,
But
I'm kind of like against college right now. Not feeling it at all. So, but I mean that may change in the future. But I'm really not feeling college right now.
yeah, I mean, you have to know what you want to do, and like problem
Yeah,
is,
which I
even if
don't.
I go
So.
back, I don't know what I want to do. I don't want an art degree anymore. Like that ship's sailed. I really don't care about it because I do art either way. So I don't see how a degree is gonna help me with it because you get a graphic design degree. Like I already freelance. So what the fuck is the difference? Like, do I really need a degree when I'm already doing it essentially?
Yeah.
Because I already have a portfolio. So what's a degree gonna help me? You know what I mean? Someone will be like, oh, well, you graduated with a degree and you have a portfolio, but your work's shitty. Or those, I don't. Well, I could go in and they'll say, well, we'd like your work. We're gonna hire you on, and I don't need a degree. Like your portfolio is what's important, not your fucking piece of paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't even know if I'd want to do that. I mean, I have a couple freelance jobs going on right now, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm into them, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what? Resident Evil's coming out today? For everybody listening, it's
coming out
24th
tonight.
when we're recording this.
Yeah, I'm really hyped to play it. Been waiting for it for a couple months now. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing that a lot.
Yeah, and I can tell you, I want you to play by yourself tonight with all the lights off. And, try and immerse yourself into the setting.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. I know we were talking about creepypasta a lot the other day.
Yeah. I was working on that story. Yeah, you sent me, like, part of the story. I was, like, thinking of what to write. I didn't really write much.
Yeah, here, look, I'll recite that for everybody. If everybody wants to listen to that, and you can help. Yeah. I just wrote it I literally wrote it in 10 minutes. So, I didn't put too much thought and effort into it. But I'll hit him with the story. You ready for creepypasta time?
Alright.
It was a stormy night in the summer. It was July 8th, I think. I woke up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. or so to a banging noise on the door. I walked down the stairs to see a man on my doorstep, hyperventilating, hunched over. I yelled to him, asking him what he wanted. He asked if he could come in. I said no. He begged for a few minutes. I told him to try a neighbor's house. He reluctantly left. I went back upstairs and watched him on the neighbor's porch, pacing, talking to himself. My neighbor opened the door. They talked for a minute, and they went in the house. The next day, I saw on the morning news the story of a man reported missing. He looked somewhat similar to the man on my doorstep the night before, but different enough I couldn't tell if it was him or not. I saw my neighbor outside, so I went to talk and ask him about last night. He denied seeing anybody. I figured he was probably saying nothing happened because he was mad I suggested a strange man go to his house in the middle of the night. The next night, I was again woken up in the middle of the night to commotion in the street. I looked out the window to see a car parked across the street with 6 people wearing mostly black standing outside. My neighbor walked out his house waving his arms. I turned towards him, and I could hear him shouting faintly. I could make out a few words. He was saying, "Get out of here. What are you doing? I'm calling the police." One of the 6 figures looked up towards my window. I ducked down as quick as I could. I know it's not right to snoop, but I was curious to say the least. I grabbed my Beretta and walked down the stairs, tucked it in my back, and then that's all that I wrote, obviously. And sorry for the stumbles. Obviously, I didn't grammar check this when I was writing it, so some of the words were like, you know, not spaced and shit like that, and I misspelled a couple things. Yeah, I didn't proofread it or anything.
Yeah, I mean, sounds good so far. I need to fucking use my fucking imagination and add something.
Yeah, I would say that's that's a above average story that you would see on you know,
On No
Reddit.
Sleep.
Yeah, on No
Yeah.
Sleep. Because there's some
Yeah.
booty stories on No Sleep.
Yeah, there's some garbage stories.
I was thinking kind of like The Purge, like in my head when I was writing it. If you got those type of vibes from it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I didn't really put much effort into it. I just kind of wrote it. I don't know. I was hoping that you'd help me finish it.
Hey,
You're like, I'm gonna think, and then you never edited it yet.
Well, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. I thought about it the night you sent it to me. I didn't add anything, and then the day after that, I forgot. And then I was like, oh yeah, that story. And then I also never added anything. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and what is this that you've been reading about imaginary friends?
Oh yeah, so this originally caught my attention because I was watching a video about imaginary friends, and there was this one in particular that said the imaginary friend was basically this kid's granddad, and the way she drew him would always be exactly how he dressed. Like, he had a specific necklace, he had a sweater. I mean, the sweater thing could be a coincidence, but he had a specific necklace, and the kid drew that exact necklace and sweater, and there was some other key similarities. I don't remember all of them. Like gray hair, like there was some other ones I don't remember, but yeah, he drew this guy, and he said this is his imaginary friend, and the parents were just like baffled. Like, they were just like, that's fucking insane. And it is, like, and that kind of just got me looking into imaginary friends, so.
Yeah, I hate the idea of it, to be honest with you.
I don't really like the idea of it either.
Thinking about it, like, really bothers me for real.
Yeah. I mean, it's just creepy to me.
Yeah, well, part of it is the fact it's like, you know, a thing that you can't see that is talking to your children.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
I think that would bother literally anybody and everybody. Like, you know, just the thought of that.
Yeah, it's really creepy. I mean, some people think it's cute.
Yeah, I guess it depends. It's one of those things. I don't know.
It's weird, and it's like very common. So like, I mean, coincidences like the one I just described, I don't know how common that is, but I know imaginary They're like very
Well,
common.
did you have an imaginary friend growing up that you can remember?
I don't think I did.
I feel like I did, but I can't exactly remember, but I feel like I did. To be honest with you.
I mean, you might have. You probably just don't remember.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, one thing that I think about that kind of bothers me is, they say that a memory could be, like really traumatic, or something that is like, something that didn't no good for you at all, and you just block it out of your, you block it out of your fucking head. So it's basically like it never happened, and you would never remember it because it's something that jarred you. So I don't know if I ever had instances when I was a kid that literally like fucked me up, and I literally just have blocked them out of my head.
I feel like you would
remember them anymore.
I feel like you would remember at least a little bit if something like really affected you that badly.
Yeah, but they do say that sometimes. Like sometimes people literally like have no recollection of something because they were just like they literally pushed it out of their subconscious, and they're like blocked it out. I don't know. I doubt anything happened to me that was horribly tragic. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't remember if anything did or not. So
yeah.
So I can't really speak upon that.
Yeah, I mean, me, I don't think anything happened to me like that was that bad. Fortunately, but
yeah, I mean, well, speaking with like spirituality and esoteric themes, that is something that I feel like you would push out of your subconscious if you did see something, because it's unexplainable, and you'd probably be like, all right, well, this is why it is, and then you don't think about it because you're like, that wasn't real, and then you just
if something was unexplainable, I mean, I've had a lot of, like, I've told you about how I used to hallucinate a lot. Like, there's many of them that I'm sure there's a lot of those that I don't remember, because when your brain doesn't know if something's real or not, it pushes it out because it doesn't want you to remember stuff that isn't real. So that's why we don't remember dreams that well. So I'm sure there's a lot of those that I actually don't remember.
Yeah, and who's to say whether that was reality or fiction,
Yeah. I mean, I'll never know, really.
Yeah, I think about that every once in a while. I think, how many things have I seen that I can't recollect?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. And I don't have the best memory as I used to. I used to have a pretty good memory, but now I don't quite have as good a memory. I mean, I don't know the exact reason for that. I mean, I still have a good memory, I suppose. I have a good memory if I want to remember something. Yeah.
Yeah, but basically you're good at blocking out stuff you don't want to remember.
I wouldn't say that. I would say because if I don't want to remember something, I'll just do it. I mean, I don't really put too much weight on things to let them bother me that much.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
I don't really
I'm kind of distraught most of the time, so things don't really get me down because I'm already down the dumps. I mean, I've been thinking of going back and talking to someone and maybe starting back on, Prozac or something, but then you have to like make that a routine and do all that stuff, and like I
Yeah.
don't have time for it, and I don't know. It would probably help. It was helping for a while, and then it stopped. And,
Why'd you stop to begin with?
well, I got a new job, and then I was working all the time. And didn't have time to do it.
Yeah.
And then, once you stop doing something, you gotta go in and have another evaluation type of deal to, get. I don't know. I don't know. They've just been here, I guess. Yeah, but I don't know. It's one of those things. Once you stop, you kind of have to go and have to be like, they have to gauge you and be like, all right, well, this is what we can do for you and all that shit. Huh? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you care about a podcast? I'm kind of in the middle of one. Well, give me like 2 minutes, is that okay?
Okay.
How's work? I love you. Alright, now we're back.
All right.
Yeah, but it's one of those things like, the guy that I was, the counselor I was talking to, he was like genuinely, I think, helping me. I had like a more positive attitude, and I was kind of like a go-getter for a minute, and kind of just like had more energy. It was kind of just like in more of a groove, and I was on medication, and I kind of just stopped all that, and it's been quite a while, and I mean, I just kind of felt just like not all there since that, really.
Yeah, I mean, I would
I
think
feel
about
fine, but
going back.
it's just kind of, it's like, really anything that is like that, it's subtle, like, it's just kind of like I don't know, like, I mean, you can see it in my face that I'm just kind of like disinterested sometimes,
Yeah, I'm the same way. Actually, I can't even hide it. Like at work, I get like comments all the time on how I look like I don't fucking want to be there, and it's because I don't. So.
I mean, some days I wake up and I'm literally like, all right, I don't want to talk to a single person today. And then
right.
by the middle of the day, I'm like talking to people and I'm all right. And then I'm like, all right, let's get through the day. Yeah, and I don't know. It's a shitty situation to be in.
Yeah.
I don't really have an answer for it.
We were just talking about with your friend Sean, I think it was his name, about like finding peace with like your needs and just like work and stuff, and I don't see how you're supposed to do that. I kind of think it's one of those things that everyone strives towards but doesn't get and can't get. Like, I don't know if it's really possible, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, that his philosophy is, like, everybody kind of has their own different philosophies, and different things don't work for everybody, And I mean, like, not to put words in his mouth or anything, or, like, say what he's experienced, but I know that he kind of spent, like, his, when he was our age, he kind of spent his time, like, just getting by enough that he could do whatever he wanted when he wanted. And then he, for him, he found out that wasn't really sustainable. You know, from what he's, you know, conversations between me and him, yeah, that's kind of what I've gained. I mean, I've learned a lot from him, talking with him, to be honest with you. Like, he's a very intelligent guy.
Yeah, he seemed like it. I mean,
yeah,
cool
so,
dude.
I mean, I've learned a lot hanging out with him, talking to him, and yeah, obviously he's older than me, so he has a lot more life experience, and he's traveled and been in different places. He didn't say this, and I don't think you would be upset with me saying, you know, talking about him, but he literally lived in Korea for, I think, a year and a half teaching English to Korean kids. Like, how many people can say that?
Yeah,
that
is.
So
that's kind of crazy. Yeah, it is.
If you resist it,
and yeah, he's a cool guy. I mean,
but on the other hand,
I don't know. I mean, I understand you have to work, and like I work, you know, full-time job. Wake up 5 in the morning every single day, get home at, you know, 3 o'clock. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and lie and say that I want to do it, because I absolutely don't want to. Like, if I could kick that shit to the curb right now, I would do it. Like, I do it without a fucking moment's hesitation. But
yeah,
unfortunately,
right.
I have to, so I just kind of just tough to do it, really. And I don't even think it's not even necessarily the job, because I don't know, if I had a different job, I would honestly probably still feel the same exact way.
Yeah.
I can almost say 90% sure I'd feel the same exact way. I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if there's such thing as anything that's like well, I guess you look for something tolerable, not something you want, because you're never gonna get something you want to do. But
yeah,
if you can tolerate it, then you get by.
It's never gonna be what you imagine it anyway. You know, like, even like, you know, people that do creative things, like, you know, have YouTube channels, do podcasting, and make a career out of it. You know, that's a full-time job, and they work around the clock doing it. You know, and it starts out really grindy, kind of like this right now. You know, kind of do these and, you know, work on them and don't get anything out of it. You know.
Yeah, that's just how it is. For now.
And then, you know, sometimes it hits, and, you know, you start gaining traction, and, you know, people start caring about what you have to say, and, you know, all that, and you know, get serious following, and you get support, and then it's like a snowball, and then you got to work even harder, because now you got people that are looking for your content and looking forward to it, so you have to deliver it to them, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure it's a full-time job, and it's quite a bit of effort. I have no doubt in my mind that it is, or that it is, or isn't, or whatever.
Yeah.
What, you know, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't think of a job that I'd be like, oh yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, I can't either, honestly. And I guess that's the thing that you have to find peace with, but like I said, I don't know how possible that is.
Yeah, I mean, I have plenty of goals and aspirations, and, you know, stuff that I do. I mean, you already know, like, literally, I do artwork, make music, you know, we do this podcast, you know, I do various other things. Like, I have so many different things I do in so different mediums, you know, that I, you know, put my effort into and have, you know, content across. But I can't imagine any of that being a career, because it's kind of like,
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I would like it to be, but Yeah. I don't know. It's a hard thing to explain.
Yeah, I mean, there's always the fear that what you like doing is just gonna, if it was a career, you'd stop liking it, and then that would be the worst thing for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of why I didn't want to go through with graphic design heavily, because, you know, I love doing art, but I hate taking orders. And that's the problem with every job, too. It's like, I fucking hate taking orders. Like,
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, that's one of the things, too. Like, I understand, and, you know, when I'm at work, somebody tells me to do something, or, you know, I don't question it, I go and do it, you know. I do it to the best of my ability, and I try and even be proactive and try and help whoever I'm working with or whatever I'm doing. I try and do it to the best of my ability, and I try and, you know, I put in as much effort as I can. But that doesn't mean that I like it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's one of those things. I don't know. Maybe if I was talking, I mean, I don't know. I've like got lists of different counselors and psychiatrists and shit like that, and I've had a list 3 different times of ones in the area, and I've literally lost the list all 3 times. Like I seriously don't even know where I put them. Because I look at them and I'm like, no, 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 no. Okay, and then it's like literally whatever.
Yeah.
It sucks. Cause like my insurance changed, so like I can't even go to the same place that I was. You know, that really blows.
That kind of fucking sucks.
So then I kind of start all over, and you know, I mean, I guess I'm not opposed to it, but I guess sometimes you have to take steps backwards in order to go forward.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I've been thinking maybe it helps, but at the same time, like, I don't have free time, so I don't know when I would go and even do that.
Yeah, and that sucks to never have free time.
Yeah, and it's like one of those things that, I mean, I probably should, because going through the day, just waiting for the next day, like, you know, weekday to Monday, I'm just like, alright, let's just get to Tuesday already. Like, I'm already done with it. And, you know, by Tuesday, I'm like, alright, let's just get to Friday. Like, come on. I'm done with it. And then,
Yeah,
you know, the weekend goes by so fast, and I'm like, well, it's time to start this all over. Yeah.
Yeah,
and I have
that's
the same
like
impression every day of the week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible, honestly.
Yeah, it is. It fucking blows. It's one of those things. Like, I don't know if there's I mean, I guess literally the way to solve it is to, you know, go and try and do stuff like that, and, you know, try and, I don't know. But like I said, I don't know when I would fit that in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks because, you know, and that's the thing. Some people, they can go through and they're fine, and life doesn't get them down, and they don't have mental
Yeah, some
health
people
issues.
can do that.
You know, some people don't. Like, I would say there's a fair amount of people that, you know, I don't know, maybe, I would probably say the majority of people don't have any problems, and they don't need that, you know. But I can tell you, if I had that, it would help, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't really have the option. Oh, God, dude. You know? I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and like it's cool to talk to, but like somebody who's trained in it, you know, that's who you're gonna get the benefit from because they're literally trained to listen and like, analyze and try and formulate what options you can take that might improve your, your fucking, what am I trying to say? Like your daily life and try and improve your attitude and your peace of mind and, overall just trying to
it does help. I mean, I currently have a therapist. Like it does help. It's not gonna like fix anything, but it's always
because
helpful.
it's barely a science, you know. I mean, it's a science, but not by much. And anything that you do, like, there's no easy answers to life, you know.
Yeah.
So you kind of just have to do a couple things and then hope that they work for you. Really, kind of what it is. You know, that's why they say, like, you know, if you want to get on medication, you know, it's subtle and it'll probably help you subtly, but it's not going to fix everything. You have to go and have sessions with somebody, you know, that'll help too. And both of those things will help. And a lot of times that still isn't enough. And you have to want it for yourself. You have to actively try, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that, you know, have some serious mental health issues and they, you know, they go to counseling, they're on, you know, 4 medications, they, you know, and without doing those things, they're literally a wreck, you know, like they're literally like, they can barely go on living a daily life. And then with all those, with, you know, going to sessions and, you know, taking medication, their life is just like, it's tolerable, you know. And I mean, I'm thankful to not have a serious mental ailment that I know of, you know. Like, you know, somebody who is, you know, schizophrenic or is like paranoid delusional, you know,
that
paranoid
would suck.
delusional or something like that, or, you know.
Yeah, I feel for those people because that sucks.
Yeah, or even has like multiple personality disorder, or, you know, really anything, or even some like severe bipolarism or something like that. I don't know if bipolarism is, but still, you know, like without, you know, the tricks of the trade that they use to get them by, like most of those people are like straight up wrecked and they can't even leave their house because they're, you know, like they're literally so burdened by their own head that they can barely make it through a day. So they have, you know, they do all that stuff and it just makes it, you know, to where they can do daily things,
function.
Yeah. And I mean that stuff. I don't think we don't know enough about mental health, and it's really.
Yeah, we really don't know a lot. Oh, you're breaking up.
Because I think mental health is open to talking. Yeah, it's one of those things that it's just crazy to think that, you know, it's something that affects so many people and we know so little about it. And, you know, we really do lose a lot of people to mental ailments every year. You know, whether it be, whether it be, you know, suicide or, you know, just, you know, it causing health problems because, you know, feeling horrible all the time, you're more likely to get sick, you know, you're more likely just to, you know, if your mind's rotting, your body's gonna rot with it, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a really sad thing that we don't understand it. I know that they're trying. I'm sure that they try really hard to try and figure it out, but all the stuff with the mind and all that, it's intertwined with so many different things, and it's impossible for us to get, because there's so many different beliefs out there, and there's so many different trains of thought on what our mind is and what our soul is and what all this stuff is and how we harness it, how we use it, what it even, literally what it is. So, like, I think it's kind of hard to really calculate all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
And for what?
Just like in general, mental health, like awareness, and
I mean, I think it's like not even close to how I don't know what the word is. Like, it's not even close to being as known about as it should be. I feel like I feel like we're not even halfway there, honestly.
Thing is being able to like understand and walk in people's shoes, and it is like extremely hard thing. If you see somebody acting like out of character, and just somebody being weird in public and just being like erratic and crazy and stuff like that, like your first instinct is like instantly to judge them, be like weirdo, and be like,
exactly.
like, watch out for this guy, watch out for this lady, like she has some serious issues and all this stuff, and just be like, and people don't seem to want to. People want to, go and be like, oh, well, I have this problem, woo-hoo. And then it's like, we don't take the time out to understand that other people are going through the same thing as us, possibly, and that's why they act the way they do, and that's why they, they're struggling internally, and we kind of just ignore it, and and I think that's a really big problem. And that's something that I see with people that would be like, you go on Instagram and you see, so many posts, people are just being like, blah, 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 blah. And then you see the profile, like, if you feel bad in any way, you can always contact me. And it's like, I guarantee 9 out of 10 times, if you contacted that person, they wouldn't make a concerted effort to feel you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Feel your
you
pain
see that?
And try
you
and
see that all the time.
Understand what you're saying. It's all like surface being like bullshit when people say that. They don't fucking care about a random stranger. You know what I mean? Like, they legitimately don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I mean, if somebody had a problem, like, I can genuinely say, I would say, you can say what's up to me, like, I will try and help to the best of my ability, but, I'm not, I have problems of my own.
Yeah.
So I don't know how well I can help you, but I always try to help somebody if they need help.
Yeah, same, really. Unless I, like, have something against you, which I probably don't, then yeah, I'm probably gonna help you out.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just the fact that people kind of do that. That pisses me off more than people just being completely, like, not caring, is the people that want to, like, act like they care, and then, you can tell that
I know.
They really don't. Like, that's pretty frustrating. I mean, I don't, and sit there and talk to random people to, like, see the point in it, It has something to do with art or something like that. Somebody says, like, your art's dope, and, I have, like, a small conversation with them or something. But, like, I'm never gonna, be like, I'm like shit, like, some random person, cause, like, they don't care, you know what I mean? So like, it's kind of pointless.
I mean, it's safe to assume that, unfortunately, most people don't actually care. Like,
yeah, I know, and I mean, it's hard to find a reason why you expect them to. I mean, like,
yeah,
they don't know you. You know, how could they understand what you're going through if they don't even know you? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it or that people are genuinely horrible or anything, but I'm just saying that you can kind of tell, and because like it's like a common theme that people literally like do that and say that, and you can just tell, kind of like, yeah, using your intuition. That's a joke, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a closing statement, you know, to anybody that struggles with mental health. You know, it's a serious issue, and, you know, the team over at Cristian Inferno Podcast, we got you. Yeah, because we have our own struggles internally. You know, so always feel free to reach out to us. You know, if you really feel the need to. You know.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, I'll be happy to.
We're caring assholes.
If you resist
Yeah.
it,
No.
you have dukkha, you have frustration and suffering.
Yeah. So, just kind of,
If you understand,
say it again, even though I just said it for a closing statement. You know, mental health is a serious issue, and it's something that I've been seeing people trying to make awareness known for mental health, and I mean, life sucks, and you gotta make the best of it, and it's fucking hard, but you know, you just gotta somehow try and stay positive and find happiness in the little things, I guess. So, you know.
Yeah, I guess that's what you gotta do. Still learning that myself.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out life in general and shit, so, yeah. Just keep on keeping on. This has been the Cristian Inferno Podcast. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
that really makes the poem.
Genuinely appreciate it for letting us into your head and listening to what we have to say. So,
yeah.
Thank you, and this has been the Cristian Inferno Podcast. Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.